Greetings, traders. Here we are with the Qs, and we're going to switch up to the monthly chart. All right, as you can see here, the Qs bounced at this support, went up, went over the 20-period moving average, couldn't hold, went under the 20-period moving average, and it decided not to hold at all, sold off this particular week here with this small green candle, and then it came down and produced a sell signal, which is a beautiful sell signal. All right, let's and now it's starting to slow down at this support, which is not surprising. Drill down to the weekly, and you have here, you know, the same thing. And this particular week, it bought up. A lot of buyers came in. They tell us it's the government. We have no idea, really. Let's take a look at what the government is trying to say. Where is that little thing? Okay, here it is. Okay, this is the government story that the dip on the chart produced. Okay, it's talking about the players are remaking the financial world and all this other good stuff. You know, Goldman Sachs dipped, LEH dipped, Lehman Brothers or whatever that is, AIG, and then the government stepped in and bought them, you know. And, you know, the government, they don't even own the money. You know, the Federal Reserves own all the money. So, you know, there's a lot of billionaires out there, and, you know, they don't think too highly of billionaires for the simple fact they don't own all the money. You know, you want to talk about somebody that owns all the money. So we're talking about the Federal Reserve and the government in collusion or whatever, and they bought AIG, and now they want to spend $700 billion on bad mortgages. This sounds really bad, in my opinion. This sounds really terrible. Anyway, here on the Qs, looking at the charts, it dipped down quickly. It hit support, and it bounced a little bit. So, I mean, we got this 200-period moving average. It closed underneath this 200-period moving average. That is not good. So, right now, it's just slowing down. Normally, financial markets just won't sell off by themselves. All this stuff is working together. If we look at the daily, I mean, we're still looking short here because, I mean, yeah, sure, they're buying stuff. But what effect will it have? We don't know yet. And so far, it couldn't even close over 200-period moving average on a weekly. So here, we're taking a look at the daily. It broke under this support and rose up. I don't see it coming above this height, which is 48.57 anytime soon, but it might. You never know. Let's switch up to the SPYs, which represent the NYSE market, which is the larger market. And we'll look at the monthly. See exactly where we are here, and we're at a similar point. Here's a support. This is a lot of support, really, and people are saying, well, oh, the economy's in trouble and this and that. Yeah, well, take a look to your left. The economy was far lower than this before, way back in 03. So, you know, I'd start worrying if it cracked this low in 03, okay? That might produce a serious downtrend. This downtrend is serious because it's moving so fast, but it could also burn itself out pretty quickly. Could. Okay. And here is the downtrend after the tech bubble. See how hard and fast it fell. Fell pretty hard, fell pretty fast, and then it bounced, and it turned into the last few years of financial recovery. And now, I mean, this high was just about the same as this one, and it simply is retracting, okay? And the government and the world are making moves and affecting the chart, which they all go hand in hand. So let's drill down to the weekly. And so here we are at the weekly. It breaks the support here. It breaks the support here. It's under the 200-period moving average. This is completely bearish. Like I told you a couple of weeks ago, this is a bear market, okay? Don't fool yourself. It is not time to buy anything unless you have insider information and you know something that the rest of the public does not know. like perhaps martial law is going to be in place and you invest in security items or food or water, okay? So let's take a look at the daily. And we're still looking short here, even though it may produce a buy signal this week and it'll be under a little buy pressure. Then we can judge exactly how far the government and the rest of the world is willing to support the American markets at this time. Now, sooner or later, you know, the government's going to run out of money. You know, $700 billion to buy bad mortgages. Come on now. How many people on earth possess $700 billion to loan to us? That is the question. Anyway, here you can see it gapped way up on a daily and then ran way down and ran right back up. That's very interesting. It still doesn't mean we should be looking long, though, because this thing is in a downtrend. Now, temporarily, for you day traders, you may get a strong uptrend, which you will judge by the shallowness of the down moves, okay? And, you know, you can go ahead and begin to trade things that are moving up in some fashion and have decent charts. Okay. Well, all right, people. That's about it. The synopsis is for your long-term traders. You're still not looking for an up move. You're looking for a down move, okay? All the way down to that low in 03. Yeah, that's scary. But that's probably, you know, at this point, that is the direction, okay? And to go against the direction is not good trading sense. So that's what we're looking at. The government probably doesn't even have enough money to bail out the market. I mean, let's take a look once more at the month. I mean, that's a long bailout. Ooh. I don't see it happening. It could happen, though. I don't know, but we'll see. And when the government runs out of money or refuses to keep bailing things out, perhaps we'll see another fall, and then perhaps the market will come into some real support, and we'll see what happens. Well, thanks a lot, traders. And that's your synopsis. Have a good trading week. And like I said, for you long-termers, yeah, you want to wait for a short signal. You definitely want to wait for a short signal because this is completely negative. This is not positive. Okay, this looks nothing like this. Thanks. Have a good evening.